My name is Scott Bryson, and I'm the Director of Practicum and Internships here in the Sport Management Program at St. John Fisher College. I pursued a Bachelor of Science in Education at SUNY Cortland back in the fall of 1977, finished up in the spring of 1981. I wanted to be a National Park Ranger. The recreation program that I was affiliated at school offered internships with the National Park Service. That was something that I wanted to take advantage of. As it turned out, I ended up spending 2 months with the State Park Police up in Alexandria Bay in the Thousand Islands, and 2 months working with juvenile delinquents for the Division for Youth in an Outward Bound program. I enjoyed, first of all, the major that I was pursuing because I was getting a chance to take a variety of liberal arts as well as get some professional experience that would help me transition into a job after school. As it turned out, I'd worked for the town of Pittsford's Parks and Recreation Department for a number of summers. And at the conclusion of that summer, after having been a playground center counselor, actually a supervisor at one of the playground sites, my boss offered me a full-time position with Pittsford Parks and Recreation Department. It seemed like a good career move at the time, and I spent 21 years with the department. I spent 25 years as a high school lacrosse coach. Immediately upon working with the Pittsford Recreation Department, I began forming youth programs for the town. Ironically, my boss was my high school coach. Together, the two of us had this dream of building a championship program. And although it took us over 10 years to start a modified team, but by the time I left Pittsford, we had been to the sectional championship 4 times, won it twice, and it was quite satisfying. Coaching allowed me to become a better, more effective teacher, a more effective communicator, helped to develop some conceptual skills, which I think are useful and transferable in the workplace. I find myself here at Fisher in my capacity as the Practicum and Internship Director to be in a great spot. I'm able to take my background in the public sector, my coaching background, and apply certain lessons I learned from that experience to my role. I get enough teaching, just enough teaching to make it sort of interesting and keep my finger on the pulse of what's going on in the classroom with students. But the highlight of my day is always the walk-in traffic. It's the email or the phone call or the student who stops by and wants to talk about how they can advance their dream. My past experience, the 21 years with the town and the 25 years of coaching, have been extremely helpful in my role here at St. John Fisher College.